Yeah, hi everyone. So in this session, we are going to continue with this assignment part here. Okay, right. So I think in the last session we are just initiated with the definition part, right? So I think we have created all the definition. Now we need to go with the assignment part and all these things we are going to see it here. Okay, so let's start with that. Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, so same T codes. Okay, we need to go with SPRO. Okay, so go with the reference. Okay, so go with the enterprise structure here and go with the assignment here. Now, so there you can see in the assignment, so you can able to see the same option. Okay, whatever the option we have in this particular thing here. Okay, so you can able to see this particular setup over here. Okay, so there you can able to see the entire structure over here. So using this you can able to find the assignment here, but the options will be same, but you cannot able to do anything here. For an example, you cannot do the definition over here. Okay, ultimately this is nothing but it's all about the assignment only, whatever things we have seen, so that we can able to go with this particular setup. Okay, right. So now what we are going to do is, so let's go for this assignment here. Okay, so we have already the structure is ready. Okay, so now we are going to make this structure to be done. So what is we are going to do now? So we are going to do the assignments here. So I'll just expand this. So we are going to do the assignments here. So what kind of assignment we are going to do is, this is what assignment we are going to do. Okay, the first assignment we are going to do is for an example. Okay, so the organization to the company code. You are going to assign this particular process here, organization to the company code. What is this company code? We know about the organization. What is this company code? Okay, so this company code is nothing but how we are having the sales organization as our representative, right? This is representing the sales, right? The sales organization is representing the sales, right? Yes, so from our side. Okay, so because in our boundaries, for an example, if there is any transaction to be done between the one state to another state, whether all the people from the state will go, no, right? One person from this side and one person from that side, the same concept. The same concept here. Okay, so the sales organization is a element from our side. Okay, it's not a person, and company code is from the element from the finance, because the finance is a common element, for it's a common module, so which will be integrated with all the things. So why the sales is integrated? Okay, why the sales needs to be integrated with the finance? Very simple. For an example, just think like, so you are getting an order. Okay, you are getting an order over here, and this order, you are making a delivery. Okay, so you are making a delivery over here. Okay, once the delivery is done, so you want to give the billing. Okay, so you want to give the bill and the particular product will go to the customer. So here our process ends, right? Then what we need to do, so it needs to inform to the finance. Okay, here where the finance is there. Okay, so finance is to be there. Okay, so the finance is here. The finance is responsible for collecting the payment from the customer, right? This is the customer, right? From the customer we need to collect the payment. So if you are billing information, for an example, you are done one billing, that information, if it is not crossing this border and it is reaching this particular finance, so this information will not move to the finance. So finance will not know that you have done a transaction and you have done the dispatch to the customer. So finance will not get this information. So if a finance is not getting this information, you cannot able to get the payment from the customer, because you are not responsible. The finance is responsible for getting the incoming payment here. Okay, so for that we need to integrate with that. So we have a sales organization to inform that, and they have a company code. Okay, so company code is their element to receive that information. That is why we are integrating this together. This is one of the most important assignment in our case. Okay, then we have the distribution channel to be assigned with the sales organization. Okay, we have the setup, and again we have the division. Okay, so we are a division, we are going to assign with this sales organization. This is one cycle, and we are going to make one important thing, the sales area, right? The sales area, so we are going to assign to the particular, so the three division, the combination of these three already we have seen, right? That we are going to connect. So this is one assignment. And finally the sales office, you can see the sales office what we have created, that is going to assign for the sales area. and finally the sales group for the sales office, we are going to connect that. So these all the connections we have. So now we have just seen all the connection over here. Whether this connection is available in the system, we need to see that, right? Yes, let's do that. Okay, so let me re-log in here. So let me check that. Okay, so now the flow chart is okay. So now with that, we need to go and check the system. Okay, so whether it can be done or not. Okay, so we need to ensure that. Okay, so then only we can able to move on. Okay, so let me go into the system again. Okay, so now we need to go into the configuration again. So what is the T code here? The same T code, right? So go for SPRO and go for reference IMG, right? So now go for, okay, so go for the enterprise structure here and go into the assignment part. So now we have all the assignments here. Now we have the sales and distribution, right? Go to the sales and distribution there, and there you have all the assignments are available over here. You can see all the assignments. Now we need to compare this. Okay, so now we need to compare this with that. Okay, so whether this and that are matching or not. Okay, so now this and that are matching or not, we can just compare once. I will erase all the things and I'll compare once, so you'll get an understanding. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, so first one you can see here on the left side, assign sales organization to company code. So this is that assignment, right? This is that assignment. Okay, so I'll just make any other color. Okay, so you can see this is the assignment. You can see this is done. Second thing, distribution channel to sales organization, though this is the next one. So you can see that this is the next one. And you can see the third one. Okay, assign division to sales organization. You can see the division to sales organization. You can see that. Okay, so division to sales organization. And third one, fourth one, you can see the setup sales area. So this is the setuping of sales area, right? This is the setuping of the sales area here. Okay, and what is the next one? You can see assign sales office to sales area. You can see this is the sales office. We are assigning to sales area. Perfectly it is matching with our flow. And you can see the final one, you can see assign sales group to sales office. Okay, you can able to have the sales office to sales group here. So you can see perfectly whatever we just planned and whatever we just learned here. So everything is perfectly matching here. Right, this is what I want, right? This is what the thing I want here. Okay, so with this I can able to move on. So now I can assign directly into that. Okay, so now I know everything here. So with that I can able to move on. So let's do this assignment here. Okay, yes, let's do that. Okay, so first thing is assign sales organization to a company code here. So we need to have a company code first. So who will give the company code here? Okay, so the company code will be given by the particular finance department. Okay, we are not responsible for the company code. The company code will be created by the finance department. There you can see, if you go for the definition and go to the finance, there you can see the company code. So whose scope is this? The company code scope is actually the finance department. So we don't have a force. Okay, they will create that and they will give to us. We will assign that. Okay, let's take something. Okay, let's take some company code here. Okay, maybe I'll just take some company code from here. We can use that. Okay, I think 1710 is there. Okay, let me check that. Okay, so whether this company code can be used, because normally we will not be responsible for creating a company code because it is having a lot of root there. So if you miss something, it will not work for us. Okay, so for that I'll check. Okay, so whether any particular things are there used. Okay, so we can use 1710. I think it is being used by okay, commonly. Okay, we can use that. Okay, yes. So let's go for the sales and distribution. Okay, so now we have assigned the sales organization to the company code. So let's get into that. Execute. Okay, very simple option. You can see on the left side you have the sales organization option. You can see the sales organization option. It is all freezed. You can see it is all freezed. Okay, and you can see on the right side you can see the company code option. You can see this all the company code option you have. So the company code option is nothing but, okay, so it is the company code which we are going to assign. Okay, so in our case you can see why the sales organization is freezed, because the sales organization is our element, right? This is our element. So our element, so we cannot able to modify or do anything here. So this is completely freezed. So it is completely freezed over here. Okay, the company code is an external element. Okay, we are taking and we need to assign over here. That is why it is editable. Okay, right. So now what we need to do, we need to assign our organization to a company code, then only the connection will start. So for that, what I need to do, so I need to find our organization. What is our organization? To find that, you go to this position option. Okay, click on this position option. Okay, and there you can able to find the thing. So we have the organization called Tata, right? TATA. Just give that one, so it will directly take you there. You can see this is the organization we have, and you can see the company code is not matched. Okay, it is pending because we just created that. So this company code matching is not done yet, right? So we want to map this company code here. Okay, so what we need to do now in this company code, so we need to give a company code which is given by the finance department. We are not having a scope in the live project. Okay, so don't have that one. So whatever your scope, you need to do only that. So your scope is not a company code, you only organization. So let me get the company code from them. So maybe I'll use 1710 here. So this is the company code. We can able to use it for here. Okay, yes, we can use this one. Okay, right, yes. Okay, and just give an enter. Yes, there you can see. Okay, so the thing is matched. You can see this matched here. That's it. Okay, the assignment is very simple. So it is not like very complicated like a definition here. It is very simple here. Okay, in terms of assignment here. Okay, that's it. So we have assigned the organization to the company code. So the first assignment is done. Okay, so this first assignment is done here. You can see this first assignment. So this thing is done. Okay, so this thing is done. Okay, this first assignment is done. Okay, right. Now we can save it. Okay, so you can save this, so you will get the request again. Okay, just give a request. Okay, continue. Okay, so it is done. So now go for the second one. Okay, just go for the second one here. Go for, okay, the second one is assign distribution channel to sales organization. So we have a distribution channel and we have an organization. Both are our internal elements, right? So both are our internal elements. It is not like an organization to company code. Okay, it is different. Okay, distribution channel and sales organization, both are our element, right? So let me do that one. Execute. You can see both will be freezed. See, both the things will be freezed over here. You can see that. Why? Because the both are our element. So both are our elements. So we need to create that. Okay, so what we need to do, so we want to go for a new entry, and here I want to assign the sales organization with distribution channel. And you need to be very clear about that, because we have only one sales organization, right? So we have only one sales organization. Okay, but we have 3 distribution channels. So 1 versus 3. So you need to connect 1 into 3. Okay, so that is the connection here. Okay, so let's do that. How to do that one, you can see. So 3 things. Okay, so same like the thing, I can just repeat this organization for 3 times. So I'll put, okay, Tata. Okay, so again I'll put Tata. Okay, again I'll put Tata. So 3 times, because I have 3 organization I want to assign, because organization is same for all the 3. So I want to repeat this 3 times. Then I will go for the distribution channel. What is the distribution channel we just made? If I'm not right, so if I'm not wrong, so it is X1. Yes, and you can put X2 here. Okay, if you're not able to find this also, you can have a search option. You can see a search option and you will find all the list over here, and here you can able to find it. Maybe if you're not finding this one, you can give Control F also. So wherever you cannot find, you can give Control F and you can search it. For an example, I'm just going to give Okay, retail. So I'll just put retail over here. So retail and enter. So it will find the retail. So if there is multiple retails are there, you can use this find again. So you can see it will find again. It will find again. It will find again. It will find again. You can see finally it founds the particular thing here. Okay, so it will not happen in the real time, because real time you will going to put only one retail here. So this is a test system, so you will have number of retail. So find that, you can put find again here, so you will get the result. Okay, right. So now what we can do, so okay, just we can able to choose this one. Okay, the third one, so it is a wholesale here. Okay, so x1, x2, x3, we got this one. Just give an enter, so it will be automatically gets populated. So now the assignment is done. Now you can see the assignment is perfect here. Okay, you can see the assignments here. So the assignments are perfect. So we are having this assignments over here, right? So now what we can do, just we can save this. Okay, just save this one. Okay, so you will be getting the assignments over here. Just save it. Okay, just save it. You can see the save is done. You can see it was saved, right? So now the second thing is also done. What is the second thing? So here, so you can see this combination. Okay, this combination also it is done. Now this combination is also done. So we have saved that. Go back. Okay, and next we are going for the division to sales organization. Again the same method, go with the division, and you can see the organization and division is there. So what we need to do, just go for a new entry. And how many divisions we have here? Now we have only two divisions we have. One is gear division and engine division. Okay, so what we need to do, so again I want to give the Tata over here. So Tata, so here also and put the Tata over here, and here I want to give the division. We know that, okay, it is x1. If you are not knowing, you can search it up. Okay, so x1 and x2. Okay, right, and just give an enter, so it is assigned. So assignment is super easy here, so it will not take so more complication on this. Okay, just give a save. Okay, and save it. So it is done, right? It is done here. Now you can just go back, go back. So this thing is also done now. So this particular combination is also done here. Okay, you can see this combination is also done. Now the main thing is sales area. We are going for the sales area here. Just click on this sales area, the setup sales area here. Okay, just go for the setup sales area and execute. Here you need to give a combination of all these three. See the sales organization, distribution channel and division, right? Already we just made three combinations here. You can see the three combinations already we just made and make it ready, right? It is already available here. So this three combination we are going to make it now, right? Yes, let's do that. Okay. Okay, let's go for the new entry. Okay, and the first combination is, okay, Tata versus online versus gear. So let me give, okay, so Tata, so what is the distribution channel is x1, it's online. Okay, I need to give the gear as x1. Okay, and enter. So you can see the first combination is done. This is the first combination. And go for the second combination. Okay, what is the second combination here? Organization versus retail versus engine. So it is, okay, organization, so Tata versus the retail means it is x2, right? The engine means it is also x2. Okay, so we need to give Tata. Okay, so x2, it's a retail, and you want to give x2, so which is for the engine, right? You can see. Okay, so this is why the document we need. Okay, the document makes your work very easier. Okay, yes. Now the third combination also we can do. So okay, Tata, okay, so an x2 and x1. Okay, x2 versus x1. So let's do that. Okay, so Tata, so x2, okay, versus x1, and you give an enter. Yes, there you have. Okay, there you have this one. So like that you can make n number of combination. Okay, this is actually the restriction. Okay, this is what the restriction you are giving for the strategy. Okay, where you need to pitch, where you need to pitch your particular market. So in which particular distribution channel it will gives more profit and all these things. Based on that you can make a strategy and you can use this one. This is a combination. Sales area plays a very major role. Okay, just save it. Okay, save it. Okay, so now we have this one. Okay, so data was saved. Okay, it is fine here. So now what we need to do, just go back. Okay, so one more final thing. Okay, we have two more final things so there. So one is sales office and sales group here. So here we have only one sales office, which is Delhi. Already it is there. So what we are going to do in the assignment, so we are going to assign the sales office to sales area. So which area we have divided 3 areas, in which area this Delhi is going to take care. So let's assign any one. Okay, go for this assign. Okay, and we can assign anything here because the sales area has no unique identification. You can see the combination of these 3 is a sales area. Always this combination will be there wherever the sales area comes. Okay, so go with a new entry and go for the organization. Okay, go for the organization, and maybe I'm using okay distribution channel X1, and okay, so here I'm using also an X1. Okay, and I'm using the office. What is the office we have? It's Delhi, right? So let me try for yes, you can see the Tata Delhi here. Okay, just click on that and enter. So you can see the combination. The distribution channel. Oh, sorry. So I just used the organization wrongly. Okay, so the organization is Tata. Now give an enter. Okay, now it is perfect. Okay, right. So now you can see I just assigned for this. Okay, so this is the office. Okay, this office will take care of this division. Okay, they will take care of only one division. So like that, the different office I will put the defined work. So I'm defining their work. So the strategy which we are using, that strategy I'm defining their work. Okay, so the work what they need to do, I'm defining that. So what will happen, so they will only focused on this work. So this office will focus only on the gear division and only on the online sale. Same thing if you have a Tata Delhi office 2, okay, second office, they will look for the engine division or so maybe the wholesale division, like that. So based on your strategy, okay, how you're having a strategy, you can able to define, and based on that you can able to keep working. Okay, yes, now I'll just make only one combination. Okay, that is fine. Just save it. Okay, done. So now the thing is done here. So now one final last assignment we need to do. So the so that is nothing but okay, so it's a sales office. Okay, now this combination is done, right? Now this combination is done. Now only one combination is pending, is this combination. Okay, so now this combination is pending, the sales office versus the sales group we are going to assign over here. Okay, let's go for the sales office to sales group here. Okay, yes, just execute, and there you have the option. Okay, very simple option here, nothing to worry here. Just go for a new entry and gives a sales office. What is their sales office here? It's Delhi, right? So Delhi, and okay, this is the option. But here we have a target. Okay, so we have 2 groups here. There are 2 teams. Group means it's a team. Okay, so a team working in the Delhi. Okay, there are 2 teams. Okay, Delhi North team and Delhi South team. So both the team is going to report to the same office. So that is how the statement we just made. Okay, so both the teams was going to work or going to so report to one office here, so which is a Delhi office. So what we are going to do, so same thing what we did for the distribution channel and division, same thing we are going to do. So I'm going to repeat this office 2 times. Okay, so here also I'll put the Delhi here. Okay, so Tata Delhi, you can just have this option here, and you can go for the sales group. So what is the sales group we have here? So again, so I need to give Delhi option search for that. Yeah, you can see Delhi North, right? Yes, give the Delhi North here, and again I will put Delhi here. So Delhi South, you have a Delhi South option here. You can just see this one. Okay, so click on that and just give an enter. So now it is ready. Okay, so now it is ready here. Okay, you can see this, now it is ready. So now you can save this one. So your entire assignment is done. Okay, so your entire assignment is done. So whatever we planned, okay, whatever we planned in this particular segments, everything we have done here. So that's why, okay, we just want to have a target. So based on that target, we need to work on that. So then only we will get the entire result over here. Okay, yes. And finally, we have to do one more thing which is not available in this particular structure. So we want to make one more thing which is called as assign sales organization versus distribution channel versus plant. Okay, this we need to assign over here. Okay, we need to assign over here. Okay, one thing we need to assign here. So just go for this option, and there you can able to see organization versus channel versus plant. Okay, which plant you are going to use. So that plant you can able to use it for this one. The plant is a scope of So how you are integrating with the finance with the company code, like that we are integrating with the plant. Okay, so which is the element of here. Okay, the metal management. Okay, let's do that one. Okay, so for an example, I'll go for new entry. So how many distribution channel? We have three distribution channel. All the three we can maintain here. Okay, so let's go for the Tata again, and Tata I will repeat for 3 times. Okay, Tata I will repeat for 3 times here, and distribution channel I'll put, okay, X1. Okay, so X2 and X3. Okay, right. Then I can use a plant. Okay, maybe I'm using a plant called 003. So or else I can search it over here. So that will be easy. Okay, so I'll use 002 because already that is some data is there. We can use that one. So I'll repeat that same here. Okay, yes, and just give an enter. Yes, now you can see. Okay, so the plant. Okay, so we are connecting with the plant over here. Okay, so we are connecting with the plant over here. Okay, so we are connecting with the plant over here. So with the particular organization and distribution channel. Okay, so as per the plan we have done this one, and finally you can save this. Okay, and save this here. Okay, so it is done over here. Okay, you can just see it is done over here. So anything is missing in the logistics, you can see that. Okay, so there is nothing in the logistics here. Okay, because the division came here. Okay, so we don't need to go to logistics and we can do it here. So that is separately, it is available. So this is the assignment here. Okay, and you can see the structure. Okay, for an example, if you want to see the structure here, so yes, I can show you the structure here. Okay, so there you can able to see the structure. Okay, so there you can see the structure here. So we have a EC01. There is a D code called EC01 where you can able to see the structure, where your structure is available, whether your structure is made proprietely or not. Okay, you can see it starts with the company code here, right? Yes, so you can just go with the company code, or you can just come down and you can able to go for it. See, everything starts with the company code. What is our company code we have used? It is 1710, right? So just double click on that. Okay, there you can see what are the companies is linked with this 1701. We can see that. You can go with the sales organization. You can see the sales organization where the Tata. Okay, so our sales organization also it is there. Yes, so click on this sales and organization, this particular Tata, click on that. You will get the entire structure over here. You can see. So under this sales organization, you have a distribution channel which is X1 and X2 and X3 is available. Okay, and you can see, okay, under that you can see the division X1 and X2 is available, like that. Okay, everything is assigned over here, and you can click on that, so you can able to see, okay, which plant it is assigned, what is the sales area, everything, the complete structure is available over here. Okay, so with this structure you can able to identify what is that everything is assigned properly or not. So you can able to go for a glance. Okay, if everything is okay, then we can go into the next thing. Okay, so what is the next thing we are going to see is after this enterprise structure, we are going to focus on the master data. So we are not directly jumping into the business cycle. First, we are going into the master data. We want to make this one because the master data gives you the almost 50 to 60% of contribution for your business cycle. So the master data we are going to see. So both the front end and back end we are going to see that send. So when we are thorough with that, then we can go for the business cycle. That will gives you the complete automation on the business cycle. Okay, right. So let's see that on the next session here. Okay, yes.